What's going on, everybody? So in this video I'm going to walk you through how to set up your team inside FieldCamp, what are the various permissions which are available, and then where you can find information on what each technician or a team member can do and cannot do. So first of all, as always, I made this quick flow chart which explains a few quick things. So there are 4 permission groups inside FieldCamp. One is an admin, one is a dispatcher, one is a tech pro, and one is a tech light. Now, of course, the admin has the most control, so they can do literally anything like create jobs, create team members, delete team members, and they have the full control of how the system works, and also setting up billing and managing subscription inside FieldCamp. Dispatcher has somewhat reduced control than admin. For example, billing, subscription, those are a few things, for example, that dispatcher doesn't have access to. Then there is technician pro, of course. These guys are your smartest, most experienced technicians. They know their way around the field, and you want to give them more flexibility compared to your newer technicians or the junior ones who are the tech light. So dispatcher can create jobs and assign it to either anyone, like basically anyone in the system. Technician pro can create jobs, but they can only assign it to themselves, and tech light, they just have to follow the schedule that has been given to them. So first of all, where can you find information regarding this? So on our documentation site, which is docs.fieldcamp.ai, there is this article called as Team Permissions Explained, and whatever I just said, it's just present over there in more detail, of course. So who can do what is it best for, and then for each of the group, so client management, what can admin versus a tech light can do, what can in calendar scheduling, what can each person do. So there is a detailed breakdown on what each person on the team can and cannot do. So basically you can go through this to understand what tech light and tech pro cannot do. And just a quick overview is, for example, the most common use case that we come across is people don't want to show their tech lights how much are the line items worth at job level, or for example the dollar amount for the job. So those are the things that you can find in this documentation if you quickly want to go through that. Or of course you can just reach out to us on support, and then either us or our AI agent will try to answer it based on this information of what each person can do. Now, how do you add a new team member? How do you remove them, manage them, etc. inside FieldCamp? So when you come into FieldCamp's dashboard, of course you will go to the settings, which is on the bottom left, and over here you will see a tab which is called Team Management. Over here, of course, I've added a few team members to get started with. Now, as always, there is a Learn button on top right, which can walk you through all the things, seeing what roles and permission it is, and it will just open the article which I was showing it to you. And then over here you can either manage your team members. When you select them, it will just show you their status is active or inactive. When you inactivate a team member, that does affect your billing. So in case during seasonalities, if you are like, hey, I have reduced my workforce to from 5 people to 2 people, then you can inactivate the 3 members who are no longer part of your workforce as of this season, or you can delete them. When you press add a team member, then over here you will see all the basic things which you have to fill out. Of course, address, name, email, phone number. Please choose the color wisely, because this color will be reflected on calendar, mobile app, every single place that this technician or team member is present at. One thing to take note of is the password setup method. Now there are 3 forms of setting up passwords for your team members. One is when you send invitation by email, they will just get an email by FieldCamp which will give them instructions about the password. You can do the same with SMS, or you can generate password manually. Basically what this will do is it will just give you a password when you create the team member, which you can share it with them. Now there is the schedule, like when are they working from what time to what time. Now we are of course making an upgrade to this where we can also let you select the days that they are not available, like they are on leave or they've applied for a leave. So basically when our AI dispatcher tries to assign them jobs, it will basically not give them the slot suggestions. Now there is one more thing which is compulsory, which is skill description. Now of course FieldCamp is a modern software. We have a lot of AI, like AI scheduling suggestions, AI dispatcher, etc. And how it works is mainly by first does the skill matching, like who are the right people to do certain kinds of jobs and who are not the right people. So you can add skills like for example, if you are an insulation company, you can say this person can do foam jobs, soft foam jobs, etc. So you can add these skills. There's no limitation on it, so you can feel free to add as many as you want, and then there are 4 permission groups which I just walked you through. And then if you want to find out what each group does, then again please refer to our documentation to get a more detailed idea. But then you just come here, select the permission level that you want to offer it to them, and then ultimately just create it. Once you create it, if you have said that send invitation email, then it will automatically trigger an email. Or if you have just generated password manually, then it will show you a password. Once this is done, the team member is active. You can manually, as I said, you can change the status of them from active to inactive as you want, and you can manage your team from team management in settings. Let us know if you have any questions as always, and we are happy to help. Thank you.